Dave Portnoy wastes no time quitting on Bitcoin and major banking crisis is warned. What's going on, guys? Randy here with another daily crypto video. Before I get into the content, if you guys are Coinbase users and want some free crypto by just answering quiz questions, they're giving away free EOS, free Stellar, and some free Compound. So $29 in all worth of free crypto. Link down in the description to get the free crypto just by answering quiz questions. So, all right, so Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports just a week ago got into Bitcoin, bought some Link. I think he dropped like $250,000 and then talked about running pump and dump schemes and just kind of being someone you don't want in the crypto space. Just put it that way. Well, he leaves already. He was bragging about being up 100 grand, being a millionaire in a month, and the crypto market goes down a little bit for normal corrections, and he bounces $25,000 loss. So after recently entering the crypto space, Barstool Sports founder turned stock trader Dave Portnoy seems as though he is not quite ready for Bitcoin trading yet. He says, "I'm getting killed right now in Bitcoin." On August 21st video posted on Twitter, it took me months to figure out the stock market. I admit that, he said. I went in, I lost money. That's what's happening in Bitcoin. He added, noting his unwillingness to mess around with the asset to figure it out, stating the lack of available time. Portnoy also went on to call Chainlink advocates, also known as Link Marines, frauds. Everyone is just selling it, he said, noting the community perceived shilling of the asset. I haven't dumped anything, Portnoy said. I tried to pump, everything's getting dumped, he added. I don't need this. I know how the stock market works. I own the stock market. This Bitcoin, I don't trust this market at all. I may be out of it by the end of the day and never come back. If Bitcoin people want to keep my money, you better get Bitcoin up today or else I'm effing out. See you later. Don't need you. So later on in the day, on August 21st, Portnoy tweeted his exit from BTC, taking a $25,000 loss on a trade. A number of crypto space participants showed up to comment on Portnoy's Bitcoin departure, some of which bashed the internet personality for his inability to remain strong during falling asset prices. This Twitter user says, "How do you hold a pizza with your weak hands?" And this one says, "LOL, dude. Only lasted a week in crypto before throwing in the towel." So Portnoy, also known as Davey Day Trader for his stock trading antics, had previously expressed his lack of knowledge on crypto. He hosted Gemini Crypto Exchange founders Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss at his house on August 13th. For some industry education, Portnoy discussed Link and a bevy of other topics with the Winklevoss twins, statedly allocating $250,000 to crypto trading. Only a few days later, this Barstool founder found himself deep in the crypto game, romanticizing pump and dumps. By August 18th, he boasted $98,000 of profit from BTC, calling himself the king of Bitcoin, while projecting millions in gains over the coming months. Wow. Yeah, like I said, see you later. Rather not have him in the space. He just makes crypto look bad. And he's going to take all his followers down the path of thinking that a pump and dump is an okay thing to do. So, moving on. All right, so the buy Bitcoin before major banking crisis, Rich Dad Poor Dad author says. So Robert Kiyosaki, huge Bitcoin advocate. If you haven't read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, great book. Check it out. So Bitcoin is an essential investment as the world is about to face a major banking crisis, popular author Robert Kiyosaki warned. In a tweet on August 21st, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad told followers that there was no time to think about investing in safe havens. The reason, he said, was that Warren Buffett had chosen to dump bank stocks. Why Buffett is out of banks? Banks bankrupt. Major banking crisis coming fast, he wrote. Fed and Treasury to take over a banking system. Fed and Treasury helicopter fake money direct to people to avoid mass rioting. Not a time to think about it. How much gold, silver, Bitcoin do you have? He asks. So Kiyosaki is a well-known supporter of Bitcoin, frequently advising the public to buy and actively concern itself with the downward trajectory of fiat currency. The coronavirus crisis has only exacerbated his calls to exit dependency on fiat, in line with various Bitcoin proponents who fear that coronavirus responses by governments have all but doomed already inflated paper money. In the intervening period since March, when macro assets crashed en masse, both Bitcoin and precious metals have seen huge gains, fueled by the US dollar currency index hitting its lowest in 2 years. So the dollar weakens versus eerie stock market records. August is seeing fresh worries over the state of the world economy. In the United States, the Federal Reserve's balance sheets, having previously dipped below $7 trillion, is now back above that level, a sign of the central bank's continued intervention in traditional markets. Fed balance sheet back $7 trillion, giving investors the green light for further stock market gains, and S&P 500 PE trades in tandem with Fed balance sheet. Market coordinator Holger Japitz summarized. The S&P 500 hit record highs this week despite the uncertainty associated with coronavirus and its financial impact on the average American. Meanwhile, institutions remain increasingly focused on Bitcoin as an opportunity. Following a MicroStrategy $250 million buy-in in late July, Bitcoin future open interest hit an all-time high of $5 billion this week. So, yeah, Bitcoin's the way to go. The one thing that I fear is that when the inevitable happens and the stock market does crash, will Bitcoin and altcoins go with it? I think it will, but I also think it's going to recover quicker. Just like back in March when everything crashed, Bitcoin went down with it. But here we are. It gained its steam back. Maybe it delayed the inevitable bull market to heat up longer. It took longer because of the March crash. So, don't be surprised that after the U.S. election, if something happens, no matter who wins, some kind of dump happening in the stock market and Bitcoin following. But either way, I'd rather be in Bitcoin than cash or the stock market at this point. So anyway, let me know what you guys think below. Do you think that there is a major banking crisis on the horizon? And what do you think about Dave Portnoy ditching crypto after 1 week? Let me know down in the comments below. Before I let you go, if you guys have not downloaded the Brave browser yet, it is just like Google Chrome. It's built on the Google Chrome framework. You can download Google Chrome extensions. The major things with the Brave browser is it tracks, blocks ads and trackers, saves you on bandwidth, saves you on time. But when you click ads like this one here, like BlockFi, you get rewarded in basic attention token. I've made 21 BAT this month. That is $7.91. I earn similar amounts on my mobile phone as well. And, when BAT gets to its all-time high of almost $1, this is going to be worth $21 just for using the internet and using the Brave browser and clicking these ads. And also BlockFi, there's also a link for both the Brave browser and BlockFi down in the description if you want to lend out your Bitcoin or your Ethereum and make over 6% APY. You can use BlockFi. Link below for both. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.